God didn't bless you just so that you could be comfortable. He blessed you to be an answer to somebody else's need. And if you've been asking for the Abrahamic blessing of multiplication, you best listen to this video. Genesis 12 doesn't end with Abraham just becoming wealthy. It ends with him becoming a source to many nations. And that's the part that most Christian entrepreneurs haven't allowed God to build in them yet. But it's exactly the part that God is preparing you for. Not just to receive a surplus, but to become so transformed by it that generosity becomes your most natural response. Some of you are closer than you realize. You've done the work, you've maintained the faith, and you've survived the hard seasons. And you feel like something is about to shift. But right before fullness comes, there's always a final layer of resistance. A quiet voice that whispers, is this level really for somebody like me? Am I actually authorized to carry this level of impact? All right, I need you to hear this clearly. That hesitation is not humility. It's the last agreement with smallness that the enemy has programmed into you. And it must be completely dissolved before the next door of abundance and prosperity can be opened to you. Now, here's the shift that needs to happen in how you think about giving. And I realize you're in business to make money, but if you want the Abraham blessing of multiplication on your business, I suggest you listen up. Most faith-driven entrepreneurs give generously if they've been walking with God for a while. But often they're giving from stretch, not from the place of surplus. And the giving is real, and it costs them something every time. Ask me, I've given many times in a way that is sacrificial. The Genesis 12 blessing of multiplication was designed to change that entirely. When that covenant is operating at full capacity, generosity stops being this act of discipline and it becomes an act of overflow from a heart that is willing. And not because you give less, but because what's funding the giving has become inexhaustible. Giving from surplus does not make you less faithful. It makes you a more sustainable source. And sustainable sources change more lives than heroic ones do. You're not blessed simply to be comfortable. That's the world's way of doing business. You're blessed to become the answer to somebody else's impossibility. The full manifestation of Genesis 12 blessing in your business, that's not the destination. It's the infrastructure from which your real assignment actually launches. And that assignment is larger than your current financial ceiling has allowed you to carry. But before you reach that capacity, the negative financial cycles in your business must be deprogrammed right now. The rewire is not just preparation for the blessing. It's a preparation for you becoming the blessing at scale that God always intended you to be. So this is my declaration over you. What's ahead of you is not just a bigger version of what you've been building under survival mode. It's a completely different architecture, one where your peace is the proof, your margin is the message, and your overflow funds an impact that outlasts you. You're not behind, you're being prepared, and the preparation is almost complete. Comment source if something inside of you just recognized this as yours. That recognition matters. Don't miss it. If you felt something activate in you while watching this, that activation is information. The Money Mind Code 5-Day Challenge is where we honor it and build from it. Comment source or DM me. The room is ready for you to join us.